The difference between me and you is that I'm gay.
Yeah. I'm stepping on the mic like I'm licensed to ill. Talking about G Man living life on the DL for real. He acts all tough, chest puffed, calling names. But backstage he's taking it straight in the butt, no shame. Says he's a straight shooter, but we know the truth. He's on his knees in the green room, sucking on the proof. Drinking that special sauce like it's vitamin D. Gulp, gulp, swallow, that's his secret recipe. He's out here fronting hard, but we see through the cap. Every time he logs on, another L gets slapped. Now loudmouth, thus he got him in a permanent feud. But everybody sees the tension, they both acting rude. 1 minute screaming insults, next minute eyes lock. Sexual tension so thick, you could cut it with a cock block. G-Man denies it, says I ain't that way. But we all heard the rumors from the Discord buffet. He got on in every debate, facts hit him like a truck. Tried to say starving kids ain't real, bro, what the fuck? You got cooked so bad, even your fans looked away. Now you're in the comments crying, it's just a joke, okay? Career is one long L streak, denying hungry children while he's out here looking weak. He'll battle anybody, but he always takes the fall, getting bodied on stream, then deleting it all. Loudmouth, thus he got him heated. Polls start the race, they argue for hours, but it's foreplay in your face. One wants to fight, one wants to, well, you know the rest. Closeted crusader, failing every single test. So raise your hand if you know this cat's a fraud. G-Man's in the closet, doing things with the squad. We ain't hating, just stating facts on the beat. Old school style, license to spill the tea.
The Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Why did somebody in the DP fam send me Jared's dick? What the fuck?
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants, episode 1693. Doing it live, 1693, with Chibi. Chibi in the house. What's up, Chibi? What's up, Cheebs?
Just cheebing it up, you know.
Just cheebing it up.
My thing.
Cheebing for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody like the stream if you haven't already. Also, use the Streamlabs link pinned in the chat. Send us some funny messages. The full list of all the dono alerts through Streamlabs are down at the bottom of the description. Every dollar amount and a little description of each one. So check that out. Help us get a little closer to the ghoul. Also, at the top of the description, patreon.com/DP. We're doing another movie night tonight after this episode. We're going to watch Rocky 4 tonight. Rocky 4 on Patreon for all patrons, $10 and above. And even if you don't have the extra money to spare, go over there and become a free member. Because you could just be a free member and you get notifications when certain things post for free members and that sort of thing. I'm hoping to build a good amount of free members over there so that when I post announcements you know, you would actually get notified. Like, Patreon always notifies if you have the notifications turned on. So I get my own notifications, you know? So, yeah.
Hell yeah. A platform that actually works. What?
Yeah.
Since when does that happen?
Yeah, if you log into it. Yep, just log into it. And follow us as free members if you want.
Hell yeah, boy.
But there is a discount code that you'll find at the top of the screen. And we did get a lot of new patrons, like a good amount, now that we've been doing all this stuff, you know, after last night's thing. And now tonight, Rocky 4 for the $10 plus patrons. It's pretty sweet.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, so someone sent me this JF clip. It's JF talking about middle-aged men that haven't had children yet. And yeah, we're gonna watch that really quick here.
Today we will be talking about what to do for the people who are 40 and they have missed the chance to produce babies. What should they do? I've got a lot of people writing to me in this situation.
Babies. His background is very interesting. It's a lot of effort, it seems. Did he, like, glue a bunch of wooden blocks to his wall? Like, what did he do here? They seem slightly uneven in some places, too. And then he's got, what are they, origami flowers and shit? Like, what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't even know what origami flowers are, but they look like plastic plants. I don't know.
Some of them because they were careless, some of them because they just really didn't get the chance, although they tried, and some of them due to bad luck because they tried but couldn't inseminate. What do we do?
Middle-aged is generally defined as the period of adulthood spanning from ages 40 to 65. 35 not normally, but some might consider 35 middle-aged, maybe.
Couldn't inseminate successfully. What
Not
do we
really,
do
though.
in these situations? I will give you my thoughts about this. Terminator has been completely subverted as a franchise. They now have Florence Pugh cast as the new Sarah Connor in the Terminator reboot.
I didn't even know they were making a new Terminator.
Terminator has been completely taken over by anti-heterosexual forces.
Okay, so Terminator has been taken over by anti-heterosexual forces. I had no idea. Hey, this is
woman anti-hetero?
Apparently, I don't know. I don't really know what he means. Maybe he'll explain a little better.
Used to be the heterosexual movie. I mean, can you imagine? You go back in time to inseminate.
Oh my God.
It's levels of insemination that even I don't dream about.
Oh my
You just
God.
go back in time to...
So yeah, in the Terminator movie, John Connor sends his buddy back in time, and John Connor's buddy ends up fucking John Connor's mother, Sarah Connor, and being his dad. Which is weird. Like, it never really made sense to me. I'm like, but he already exists in the future. John Connor already exists in the future, but then somehow John Connor sends his friend into the past from the future, and then he impregnates his mother, and then he ends up being his dad. But for some reason, JF thinks that's sending your buddy to go fuck your mom and become your dad is the ultimate heterosexual movie, apparently.
Ooh. Oh.
So that's how it works.
Hetero. Yeah.
Get a mother. And in fact, you're the child of this mother, and you send yourself a father.
You send yourself a father.
Using robots. That was so hetero.
So who was John Connor's father before he did that?
They've completely ruined it with the last movie, Terminator 6, I believe.
I've never seen it. I've seen Terminator 1 and 2, and those are the only ones I've ever seen. I really don't even have an interest in seeing the other ones.
A Dark Fate was turned into a complete feminist movie where they keep making jokes about how they just want your uterus. Haha. So don't give it to them. Kids Dead says you can still have kids at 40. Well, we will study the situations. There are various options when you are in that situation. So let's talk about men in their 40s and what to do. So there's various men who have written to me, and they're in various situations. And you know, when I'm talking very harshly encouraging young men, go reproduce, inseminate quick, you have less time than you think. That is because I care a lot about
he was trying to make babies. That's what the whole court thing was with the highly regarded girl. He was trying to make babies. That's what he was saying. And then he claimed he had babies with Mama JF, but I don't know if there's any evidence that that's the case. I don't think JF has, or JF did have kids, but I don't think he sees
I'm
them.
the stupid one.
Oh, yes! He's gonna love you, idiot.
I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb pedogenesis. Dur, dur, dur. I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb pedogenesis. Dur, dur, dur. I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb pedogenesis. Dur, dur, dur. I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb pedogenesis. Dur, dur, dur. I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb pedogenesis.
You're so right, Jared.
I'm the stupid one. I'm dumb.
Speaking the truth.
Yeah, I guess JF did get married originally, and I believe had at least one kid with his first wife, and then they broke up, and then he was like messing around with the Asian woman that co-hosted his YouTube show with him, and then that got him like fired from Duke University. And then he started making content more, and then that's when the shit happened with the autistic girl, and the courts took the autistic girl away from him. And then I for a while after that, I remember he did a show. Do you remember JJ Talks?
Doesn't sound familiar.
She used to stream with like Pimp Monk and stuff back in the day. There was like Tommy from the Bronx and like those kind of people. She was like a woman in like her early 20s that had like blue hair. She was like a feminist, but she did a very shortly lived web show with JF, and she told me that he like tried to script everything she said on these streams, which is very weird. I guess he didn't get creepy, but he was like controlling and like micromanaging the everything. So
people not losing their time and people realizing just how much the few opportunities that you will have to reproduce as a man in your life are very few. Unless you're a big star, celebrity, or giga rich, it's gonna boil down to whether you took the shot over maybe 4 or 5 girls that you had access to, and some of them may have been your girlfriends for years, but you didn't take your shot. Some of them may have not been your girlfriend for a year, but you were too shy, you didn't get them. You basically have just a couple of shots at life if you're a male. If you're a female, you basically have infinite number of shots in between a tight window of time in your life, which is between 20 and 35.
30.
So when I say inseminate,
Jesus Christ, who watches this shit? Who watches this shit? Like,
hello, beautiful. May I inseminate you?
May I inseminate you? Oh my God.
What I mean by this is not necessarily be depressed if you failed. not like if you've reached 40 years old and it didn't work for you, you have to arrange your life in a way that will either maximize your last few chances or move on and accept life as is, and you failed at one of the tasks of life. The reason I emphasize insemination is mostly for the young guys. If you're 40, it's time to look back and establish what errors have you done across the path that led you to not having children, and understand that maybe you lost that game, and that's okay, because you still are given the gift of existence. And that gift...
I mean, simply having children isn't the accomplishment. It's taking care of them and raising them right. And some people aren't that good at doing that. And they shouldn't have had children. Or they shouldn't have children. Not everyone should have children.
It's this kind of mentality that leads to people having unwanted kids. It shouldn't be.
Yes.
You shouldn't feel like you're obligated to have babies. And inseminate. Yeah, that's stupid.
Gift of existence gives you a few last shots that you may attempt, depending on your situation, which we will discuss, or just the pleasure of existing. And keep existing after 40. Enjoy life. Maybe find a hobby. Could be reading white people food and mastering brown sauce.
Reading white people food, is that JF's cookbook or something?
That must be what it is.
Let me see. I'm looking it up.
Making white people food.
Or whatever.
Do not use seasoning.
Master something that you like to do in your old age and accept that
I don't know.
Maybe you just lost. And don't worry about it that much, because down the line, 60 to 80% of the males across history will end up not having children. So it's not like you lost in a maximally shameful way. You're just part of the group of 80% of males in human history that have never reproduced. That is the fact. So, what are the situations that people are contacting me with? So
it is a cookbook, by the way. I found it. Yep. He made a book. He wrote a book, and he literally calls it White People Food. Yeah.
Suppose you are single in your 40s. You can still pursue dating. You can pursue dating with 35, 37 years old. Try to get a last shot at insemination on a female who's also being pressed against the biological clock. So if you're single in your 40s, develop your resources, look good, refresh your looks, lose weight, be healthy, and you still have shots at 40. You can still catch a woman that is in urgent situation, needs immediate insemination.
Insemination.
These women at 30.
She needs immediate insemination.
37. And in fact, you could go for younger girls, but then it becomes questionable for the environment, and then it all becomes a matter of luck. But as far as the 35, 37 years old woman, they will probably not attach very well. They will probably divorce you. They will probably run away with the children. But still, if you're childless and you're 40, that's a project to pursue, potentially, to just get a shot. Get a shot at making a baby. AI Screen Genius says, and you don't know the end fate of humanity. It could be terrifying for the descendants of the winners. You never know. Yeah, that's another thing to put things into perspective. 80% of the human males never reproduce, but guess what? 99% of the life forms don't make it. 99% of the species die. 99% of everything dies. And in fact, at the end of it, 100% of everyone dies. At the end of it, there's life as a limited time for Earth and for the universe. So down the line, it's all going to be resolved into absolute non-existence. So you just get a taste of the end of the universe before everyone will get it. So that's the first scenario you could be in. 40s, single, and still potentially meeting the market. So how do you know whether you're potentially viable for the market? Well, look at yourself. Can you be beautiful? Can you look good? If you go out at a bar, are you the most ugly guy out there? Are you average?
Backwards Hadouken. Hadouken! Thank you. I appreciate it.
Are you up there? And if you work on yourself, can you place yourself instead of being at maybe average of the bar? Could you be the 10th most beautiful guy in the bar? Could you be the 5th, the 3rd?
The turd. You could be the turd in the bar.
Whether you have
Who
a
the fuck did
potential
Shabisky
for
go?
scoring in your 40s.
Jesus.
Now there's the other type of 40s guy who is not able to meet the market. So suppose you are suffering from a massive health issue that makes you feel invalid to females. They will absolutely discard you, like something like just having a broken back or having a little pain in the legs. It's like, but don't never forget that women are the ultimate eugenicist. It's like,
okay,
sorry, I have to leave you behind. I just had a broken knee. Sorry, we have to get rid of you. I remember my first girlfriend in life had a broken leg. And she was like, I can't believe you still love me despite the fact that I have a broken leg. And I was like, what? Broken legs don't make you genetically invalid. But yeah, a woman will treat you as if a broken leg makes you invalid. So if you have either obesity, you have severe
still this
yes!
Really poo candy ass
till this day. Bottom line fact of the matter is, I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio
Turn it off, Dumbo. I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you...
You stupid. I love you, Brett.
Make it impossible for you to meet the market and you don't feel that you have the energy, then you go full hermit 40s. There's still much to enjoy about life beside the fact that you haven't reproduced. You can dedicate your life to a hobby. You can just play a game. Go hedonism. Enjoy life. You still
he means hedonism, I believe, but he said hedonism.
Had the privilege of existence. Okay, you failed at the insemination. Now, one thing I would recommend for those who take that route to just abandon insemination. Look back at your life.
I hate how he keeps calling it insemination.
And think about it. Did you miss opportunities? Did you mess up at certain points? And the reason to look back is not so much to make you learn or correct because you've abandoned, right? So you don't need correction, but it's just to be at peace with it as you head toward the end of life. Be at peace with the fact that, you know what? I had this sweetheart girlfriend and I didn't catch the opportunity. That was an error of me. All right, you just say it, and then you package it, and you take it in. You know what? I had this girl, but we waited 5 years before we even started trying to have babies, and then she was too old. All right, take it in. Note it in. Make peace with all of the errors you've done in your life, and then enjoy.
All right, there we go. Shabisky missed like 85% of that video. Just want to point that out. Now, and you know what? I brought back the Rev video from yesterday because Shabisky missed it last time, and now I want to start it, but he's not even here. What a loser. What a loser. Oh, you're back now? Oh, muted again. Surprise, boy, surprise.
Better not be back, boy. So, have you done the insemination yet?
The insemination.
Ooh. Your biological clock.
Oh my God.
And if you know that-
All right. So here we go. We're gonna watch Rev's video from yesterday. Okay?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Strim.
Here we go.
And I'm going to assume that when it says I'm live, that means it will be recorded and I'm live.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like, what? Okay.
Well, I assume when it says I'm live, it's counting up.
Yeah, I assume that when it says live, that means I'm live, okay? Whoa. Like, okay.
So how the fuck has everybody been? It's been an extremely, I'd say, and definitely for us, it's been an extremely long period of time before we've done any kind of live stream. And there's good reason for that, trust me. There are events that preceded the buff weeb stuff that you're not really aware of at all.
I think he means preceded, not proceeded, but whatever. I know what he meant.
Where things got a little bit dangerous up in our parts. Now we were dealing. Hey, hi Tam? What's up? What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm saying hi to everybody that's nice in chat. I like you. You're cool. You're always going to be cool in my book. But as per, my head doctor's advice, I don't read chats and live streams because it can make me extremely, almost psychotic.
It does.
So,
he hates it.
I don't deal in live stream chats anymore.
That's actually a smart thing that he did.
Shanny is the one that came up with the title for this. So I'll try and cover everything that's in that and better, But the personal thing is, let's just say we're not in PA and let's just say we're not in New York. And I'm going to leave it there. Because
I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to tell you where I am. It's not PA. It's not New York. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, it's Virginia. All right, but I'm not going to tell you any more about it. All right? I'm not going to tell anybody. Okay, it's Virginia Beach. All right? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you where we're living though. All right? All right, we moved in with King Cobra's ex-girlfriend.
Oh God.
Because that's where she lives.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Now is what I call off limits in terms of me. Now, Shanny's her own individual, and if someday she chooses to go back on and talk about personal shit, that's entirely her business, right? But for me, look, my first channel was Revelation News. I debuted on YouTube in like August of 2012. That was like my first video. Around that time was like August of 2012. And I never really talked about my personal life other than where it was testimony videos. And it was just showing Christ in my life and how, like, yeah, it's pretty hard to fucking deny God when you see God so clearly in your life, right? So I did very positive Christian videos. That's what I did, man.
Oh, is that what they were?
Then I got with Shanny, and this is not any slight to her, because I know that's what everybody likes to do, and I'm sure I threw that shit around when I was on the circuit, on the Repsians, and doing all that shit in that very crazy fucking time.
That was the best time
ever.
A
huge fucking.
That was the best time ever in the Shanny and Rev lore. Was that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I literally take responsibility for it and say, yeah, I'm sorry that I was weak in the flesh and not obeying my vows in marriage with Shannon, which is in sickness and in health, and she was sick.
I don't really care, but you guys aren't actually married. Like, I don't care, but you're not married.
Mentally, the thing with Will made her so fucking depressed that she was pushed into a pit, and I should have been at the edge of the pit going, hey, honey, take my hand. And I said to myself in my head, yeah, Jay, you did that. You tried to get her to go and fucking get mental help, and you knew she needed it. You tried that, and she wouldn't do it. Well, there's still a very important thing called love and marriage. Love and marriage goes together like a horse and kid. Yeah, that, you know that fucking song. Married with Children, all the dog shit. I want to thank every one of you 167 folks in here with 6 thumbs up. That's extremely generous, and I love you for that. Because for some fucking...
Rev, take my fucking phone and make a video now, bitch. That's what happened.
Reason.
Yeah.
You do like...
And she's just sitting off camera. Like later on, she starts barking in his ear about stuff.
Watching me from time to time. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not feeling horribly, insanely depressed right now, which has been my life almost every day for quite a while right now, because there's certain things going on that in personal life stuff that I'm going to say it, like it's a huge loss that I feel in my heart is for Gavin Kit Kats. And I know that's it's like, oh, it's a cat and blah blah blah. Yeah, but they literally like become your children. If you don't have children, it's literally like, well, that's my baby. You know,
Who the fuck is saying
that's my
that?
baby.
Oh, it's
I
a
don't know.
cat.
There's
Who
somewhere
cares?
that sounded like someone on a loudspeaker or something. Are they at like a bus station again or something? What was that? Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
They literally like become your children. If you don't have children, it's literally like, well, that's my baby. You know,
That was weird. It almost sounded like someone like talking in a very echoey room or something.
Yeah, big echoey place.
my baby. And losing that baby has been extremely fucking difficult. I've even had dreams where the boy was like pretty much in my arms, you know, and it felt so real.
It would
so I have like
so
that
bad
soul.
to be Rev.
It's like a soul.
Sacrificing your whole life for Shani, ridding of money, friends, happiness, and opportunity. That's insane.
That is insane. He chose it though. Like I it's hard to feel bad for him. He finally broke away from her earlier this year, and he's right back, and now he's in the worst spot he's ever been. Yeah. Literally without a place to sleep at night and shit.
Fucking thing with Gavin. And I'm trying to work past that. It helps having pictures of him, and I look at the old pictures and I go, oh, that's my boy, you know. But then see, look, I said I'm not going to have any personal stuff as I proceed to tell you about personal stuff in my life. Well, let's say that this is sort of like a step back into what I want to do. I'm not completely not going to tell you about personal stuff, because the last fucking
I'm going to tell you about personal stuff.
Buff weed, that fucking torture device tank thing that you have to consent to be tortured, which, you know, we did for money. It's exploitation.
Oh my God, shut up.
But what I'm saying is, you're going to get, now what I'm going to get into, my next mode here that I'm going to go into is what I want to do for you as a content creator.
Now you're going to be a content creator again? I remember when he retired from content creation a while, like months and months ago.
Yeah. I want to close the door on...
And then, like, I think like a month ago, he was like, yep, you're probably not going to see us ever again, guys.
And personal stuff. And for now, the way it has to be is that you don't know what state we're in. Because that's the best way for us to try and pull ourselves up and get up off the floor and make some kind of life that's worth living. But to close that up, I want to say I want to thank everybody that has helped me out in my Venmo account, because, like, you're fucking paying for our food and everything because we got the EBT shit turned off. We got to turn it on. So, everybody...
He's claiming they're not in PA, and he's claiming they're not in New York. New Jersey is another state right there in that area, so he could be in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know. They don't. I mean, they could hop on a bus and go anywhere, pretty much. So they could be. I'm guessing not too far from where they were.
That gave anything in my Venmo, and it's Jason. It's at
Cousin Matt. Text Shanny and ask him where they are.
Jason-Egroff. It's just my name. If you could help me out there whenever you can, whoever you can, a buck, whatever, it's cool because you really help us out a lot.
Extremely delusional for Shanny for so long is so insane. Does he think she's God or something? What the fuck makes it worth it for him?
She's not attractive. She's not nice. She's not helpful. Like, she's not encouraging. I don't know. I really don't know. She has almost... if she has a redeeming quality, I'm not aware of it. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So, I think back to the days when I was making videos on a consistent basis about world shit. And what I look at in the fucking headlines like every fucking day today, if I was on there doing what I was doing then, I'd probably be making 5 videos a fucking day. But there's really cool Christian content creators out there that are into the esoteric end of Christianity and prophecy and how the second coming is very fucking well.
Second coming.
I'm extremely surprised it hasn't happened.
I've never seen a man like Rev literally sacrifice himself to keep Shanny out of the dating pool. He is truly a martyr. He's wasting away before our eyes so that Shanny may remain in her weakest form, doing Gord's work, Rev. Yeah.
Happened yet, but when you realize how many nuclear weapons are ready...
He's going to try and do like his political commentary shit right now. It's pretty funny.
To literally be launched at various targets on the planet. You know, that clock. They have a clock the midnight fucking clock, okay? And the last time that it's like 0.15 seconds to midnight. So it's basically on midnight already. And the reason why is because the Masons are really, they want to pull the big trigger now.
You're sick of us.
If you listen to Paul
Masons.
Wolfowitz, and I can't remember where this interview was, but he did an interview and he said, what we need is another 9/11, a 9/11 on the level of like a thermo.
They're just like, and I told Rev this when we had him on the stream one of the times, that I'm just like, I don't buy into a lot of conspiracy theories. I'm not saying they're never right. Like, sometimes conspiracy theories are true, but I don't understand the mindset of someone who pretty much everything they believe is conspiracy theories. It's not just like the one that they're like, oh, that one I think has merit. It's like they are inclined to, by default, not believe the official narrative on anything and then like believe the conspiracy when it comes to everything. And I think that's crazy.
Yeah. Ironically enough, they're trying to be skeptical, but they're doing it in the wrong way. They need to be more skeptical of their actual beliefs.
Yeah.
Nuclear Holocaust type 9/11. And only then will the American people truly understand how much danger they're in. And lots of people will die, yes, but in the new order that follows, it will be a much safer planet.
Okay.
Now, if you know anything about masonry, you know that there is a light side and a dark side to masonry.
What is this, Star Wars now? Are the Masons just the Jedi and the Sith? Is that what this is?
The fucking brotherhood.
Yes, the leader of the good Masons. His name is Yoda. All right, and then the leader of the bad Masons. His name is the Emperor Darth Sidious, or also known as Senator Palpatine.
Any kind of secret society, any kind of clandestine political group, say, you're going to have a place where they're like, well, we come together every once in a while and we talk about shit, like the Bilderberg Group. They're a big one that's kind of fallen off of everybody's mouth, and they don't even pay attention to it anymore because, well, the main guy that followed it, Tucker, is his last name, I can't remember, Jim. Yeah, Jim Tucker. He was like a fucking incredible reporter, fucking decades of reporting on Bilderberg Group, and if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for Jim Tucker, we probably wouldn't even know about the existence of the Bilderberg Group, which, if you don't know, it's a party where these elites get together and go, fuck the everyday American, we hate you, and we want you slave status, that you have to lick a fucking floor to make $5 an hour, that you can't even have a fucking apartment. So why would you want a job in the first place? Because you can't even fucking have an apartment with the income. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the 185 people. Why did he go on some kind of fucking rant about the Masons? Well, this is why. The Iran war is a Mason war. There's zero doubt.
Do you want to eat my ass, drunken peasants?
Most of these conspiratards like Hegroth think that the real world works like a plot to a comic book or a movie or TV series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because both Trump, it's unbelievable that people like myself actually thought that this guy could have been something positive for the fucking country, when he's got every single marker of one of them and not us, and us being the patriot-minded fucking Americans. That if the founders were alive today, Donald Trump would hang from a fucking tree.
I mean, a lot of the founders were Masons, by the way. Oh, were they the good ones, though? Is that how it works? Well, those were the good ones. Okay. George Washington was a Mason. So the first president, many, especially the earlier presidents, were Masons. I don't think Donald Trump is. I've heard Rev claim that. I don't think Donald Trump's into Masonry. Very few modern day presidents, like within the last, 75 years, were into Masonry.
The level of corruption, the level of, crony capitalist bullshit, making him billions of dollars. Now it's cryptocurrency, this piece of shit.
You bought and sold cryptocurrency and acted like you were some kind of crypto lord. Do you not remember that? That's actually what ate away a lot of your money. You want to eat my ass, drunken peasants? Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Boom. The Jim Cornette has always been one of my favorite DP episodes. Ben Pye, do you still follow pro wrestling?
I don't that often. I do listen to Jim Cornette. Is that what Jim Cornette said at the end of our interview with him? Because that's funny. Man, he was like, he has a temper. Now Shabisky's going to look up who Jim Cornette is.
His son in some LLC bullshit, dog shit company that's going to make trillions in the fucking crypto market and fraud. Because that's what the majority of cryptocurrencies are, is pump and dump bullshit fraud. It's like a bunch of little Ponzi schemes.
Of course, and the biggest that is true. There are a lot of them, including Trump's crypto coin.
Ponzi scheme, of course, is Bitcoin, which will pop one day and go to zero, and people will lose
I don't think
their
that's true. I don't think. Well, the way it'll go to zero is if someone like cracks the blockchain. Like someone ends up like figuring out the blockchain. And then, like, anybody could make a Bitcoin, and then the value would go to nothing.
A lot of people will probably, self-terminate over that shit because that's what they make their life about. Well, where am I going to get the Facebook girls to hit me up every night if I don't have $1 trillion of crypto? My life is over. I'll never get a fucking blowjob again for money. But it's over. You get it? Those of us that are going through, learning to live on the least, I think we're in good shape. If you're in that place mentally that you're not thinking, oh shit, I can't live another day without that Lamborghini. When you have a Rolls Royce in the fucking driveway, if you're thinking that minded way, I think you're already fucked. You're in a real bad spot. But if you're like the homeless who, they run out of whatever little money they do have, and then they start looking on the side of the road for a half decent cigarette butt to smoke, and you go, holy shit, there's half of a Newport, and your day is amazing because of that. You just found half of a smoked Newport, and you go, I can put that in my mouth and fucking smoke it. And then you do it, and you go, oh man, I could get like bird flu. What if the motherfucker...
Oh, sound the water alarm. She is awakened.
Yeah.
That was token on this thing had like face herpes. Oh God, you got face herpes just from having a cigarette. Yep. But see, it was worth the cigarette.
Oh.
And that's what it's like being homeless. Oh, will I get face herpes? In multiple ways out here.
What? The only way you'd get herpes is if your face came in contact with like someone, like the sores of someone who already had the virus. Because the virus causes the lesions, and the lesion, like touching the lesions, can give you the virus. That's how you would get it. You don't just get it from being homeless.
No, he's saying from smoking a cigarette, a used
cigarette. I see.
Yeah. And oddly enough, he's saying that it is still worth it, even if you get herpes, because the cigarette was so nice. I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't fornicate. I'm with Shanny. So I don't fornicate, so I don't have to worry about the venereal monstrosities out here. Oh. I don't have to worry about that. My cock turns green, like, natter, and there's orange shit coming from my cock. I don't have to worry about that because I'm sticking with Shanny.
Cock turns green and orange shit starts oozing out.
I love how his reasoning for sticking with Shanny is that he knows he won't get, like, venereal diseases.
Yeah, that's some good coping there.
Shanny's a good girl, and she doesn't do shit ever with anybody but me. And do you know how much of a gift that is? That's a huge gift. To know for a fact that she ain't looking...
God, he's right back. He's right back to it.
Because they're slimy. They're weird. Do you get this? 99% of the time having some sort of sprinkling of venereal disease in it. So why would you go from one to another? Because it's just
it sounds like he's trying to convince himself.
For disease. That's all. And 99% of the time the love making ain't the best anyway. Right, ladies?
You have to hear about that today.
You want to hear about James Franco? And that just came into my head, James Franco, who is allegedly an actor. I call James Franco an alleged actor because I've seen him in Pineapple Express. I've seen him in Spider-Man.
I mean, he was in a lot of movies before he got canceled. He got canceled, but he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, what does he have to do to become an actor other than act?
Yeah.
In movies.
Yeah.
He's allegedly an actor. Okay.
And probably a couple other films where he's just James Franco. He's not acting. Okay, I'll give it to you. He's a good actor if we're going to say he's an actor like Jack Nicholson that just goes to be Jack Nicholson on screen. You know? What? No. He gets roles because that's a character actor. They're hired for roles because of their character, the way they are. So, if you say James Franco is a good actor in that sense, maybe I'll give it to you. I would not put him in any category of goodness. I'm not being mean on that. I'm just, my opinion, he's just a character actor. And a lot of people, I guess, you know, dig him as a character actor.
He doesn't get a lot of work anymore. And now, well, I think he did like this publicity stunt recently where he claimed that he saw like aliens and he had the proof, but he was suppressed or something. It was something stupid like that.
You like Pineapple Express, right?
Yes.
See, she's a Seth Rogen fan. I think he's absolutely dog shit because he likes seeing children in ball gags. What? Could we say a person's just a...
It always goes to PDF Elia with Rev. We always land there somehow. Always.
Little tad suspect if they want to see ball gags in children's mouths.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch him no more.
And Johnny Knoxville, too.
Ugh.
And I would just say to Knoxville, you got to stop being a fucking
scumbag,
a dog shit individual, and you need to doubly apologize to Bam for fucking up his leg.
I like how he virtue signals, like he's speaking as if he's an authority figure to celebrities that he has parasocial relationships with. That's what this is.
And then you need to doubly, triply apologize to Bam for not giving him adequate compensation for the level of fucking amazingness that he did for Jackass, which is basically, he's a founding member. Could you say that? How much money should Bam be swimming in and never have to worry about, like, not eating or something, because he was literally in that?
I think he pissed away a lot of his money because he had a lot of, like, drug problems.
Type of spot, man.
Show business.
You want to fuck him totally in the asshole like that? Why? Like I don't. What? He's not. Like, he kind of fits the fucking. He's a Satanist, right? So he kind of.
He's a Satanist? Is that true? I don't believe it because Rev and Shanny are saying it. So.
Yeah.
It's the clothes of a star that you would want to have a lot of money. So give him his fucking money. Like, that's bullshit. Maybe Bam will come around, though, and see that the flip and the inverse of what he was believing before is better. And it, like, you know, the healing of the heart and all that shit is really fucking cool. And Billy would tell him the same, you know. I saw a thing where
that's
it was
the
like
guy from
4
him
years
that
ago
he's
or
obsessed
something.
with.
If Billy said that Bam was turning into a very toxic individual. I mean, Bam would literally shit his pants and cry if he saw that. Now you guys got me conscious about saying fucking Villy's name, because it's like Villy, it's not Villy, it's Valley or Ville. I'm not Finnish. I'm American.
James Franco.
I don't give a shit. I'd rather talk about Villy. Villal. But he's pretty much out of the spotlight now. He just has like a Finnish model girlfriend. He's never been married, ever. He probably won't ever be. But, yeah. Anyway, fine. James Franco. Bullshit. Wow, that was incredible, wasn't it? Where he wanted to set up this whole thing where he has this incredible fucking evidence of an alien in his fucking garage, right?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
One of the most riveting fucking Hollywood stories that could have ever existed is James Franco in his house, and he looks out the window and he goes, wow, that's my garage, man. No, I'm seeing something. That's a fucking gray alien, motherfucker. That's the most amazing thing. Somebody said I love Shanny.
Aww.
Top Chat. Thank you, Top Chat. We love Shanny here.
Okay.
But he looks out the window and he sees a fucking alien and he goes, holy shit, I'm going to relaunch my career on aliens. But at the same time having a pretty legit looking nervous breakdown. Like he's running through the streets of the city going, I really got to get out of here, man. This is not the right place for me to be.
Okay.
Guys,
Hmm.
I should have talked with Joe. He said I don't have a right to kick Rodney out of the tent. He's always been there for me when other people haven't.
I don't know what's going on right here, but this person comes up and is talking to them all of a sudden.
Okay, I'm on a live stream, so this is like the, you know what I mean, the politics of a camp, or we're not going to go there. But I'm going to go. No, that's okay. That's cool. It's fine. I just wanted to thank everybody for being with me. I got 229 people here, 37 thumbs up. I want to thank you. You made a successful live stream. That's definitely successful. So I want to thank you for that. And Shani says hi. She loves you. But I just wanted to mainly just say the James Franco thing's total bullshit. And why? It's obviously a person in a suit going, hi, I'm an alien. Isn't that incredible? Just great. James Franco, that's taken care of. Okay. Realize that you're in the final stages of the Masonic Third War. Time to bring in Luciferian worship, open, all of that shit. The plan. Albert Pike's fucking bullshit, dog shit, asshole plan. To bring about the worship of Lucifer on planet Earth.
Oh, damn. I got some kicks. That's cool.
Earth.
Thank you.
It's which fucking hilarious. There's a lot of people that already worship.
Got some more.
What the heck?
Kicks are kind of like jewels, right? Like.
Yeah, I think they're worth the same amount as well, I think.
Yep. 50 more of them. Thank you.
That shit. You guys, man, I don't like judging people on intelligence, but do you realize you're worshiping a being that wants your demise and wants the demise of collective humanity?
Rev.
Now, if you're somebody like fucking Gary Amendum or something, that you're anti-humanity.
Wow, in Mendham. God, that's so old school.
Like an anti-natalist, people that say that they think the human race should stop procreating, then I would understand why you might want to worship Lucifer. I get that. But the fact is, the majority of people want pretty much what's good for other people to happen. They want that. Good for others. So you're obviously in the camp of Christ, Jesus, because that's what he wants for all of us, is the absolute best possible. And he's going to give us that even though we don't deserve it in the millennial kingdom, which I'm telling you, you're fucking 0.5 of a second to fucking midnight to having the rapture happen, and then, oh, holy fucking shit.
Thanks
you
for the
want
jewels.
to talk about a hot planet, right? 125 degrees, 130 degrees. It's going to get real hot up down here after the rapture happens. I'm going to tell you that. And that shit's going to happen fast, okay?
Happy poop.
Yeah, I do fully believe that you're going to have a time when, one way or another, we disappear and the light of the world goes out. But I don't think it's for a long time, man. I think the rapture and the second coming are almost one event. Almost. Resurrection is what it would be called in the Old Testament. Not this rapture word that's been taken and used and made fucking total bullshit out. You know, books and fucking movies and no.
I mean, your
like
perception of reality is like a movie.
The bullshit that you see on screens and in books, it's totally fictionalized reimagining of what you would call the end time fucking all the Revelation shit, right? A lot of embellished dog shit. But what you have to understand about Iran is it's a fucking huge piece of the fucking time clock that you're getting to the point now where Israel is starting to see more nations say, I don't think we're going to deal with this motherfucking shit anymore. Why does Israel get the right to terrorize the planet and say, no, you're an anti-Semite, we're going to use the Samson option and blow up the entire fucking planet? What kind of universe are we living in? Any kind of fucking, where's the UN? You're going to say, wow, Rev, now you're like, you were anti-globalist, you were anti-UN, all of that stuff, anti-NATO, and now you're trying to tell me that you think the UN should do something? Yeah, I'm telling you the UN should do something. Why?
They're the only ones that have the power, too.
Because you have a fucking genocide that's been going on in Palestine, Gaza,
78 years.
Gaza, you know?
78 years.
78 fucking years of death, of babies being annihilated, you know, innocents being absolutely torn apart. And that's the cup of the martyrs, I'm telling you right now, is Palestine. And if you, I would testify before Christ himself and say that I was a fucking used vessel for Zionism, because I was a Zionist, absolutely 100%. Because all I understood Zionism to mean is that I would stand for the right of the Jews to exist in Israel. That's all that Zionism meant to me. And yeah, of course I would, yeah, they should have their land. The problem is, then you do research. Uh-oh, that's when, oh shit, oh fuck. You do research, and then you start finding
fucking
out things.
Trubisky. Why is he such a busybody right now? What's going on? What's going on? Huh? What's going on?
What's going on?
By the way, quick reminder to everyone, too. I have a new Patreon tier. It's called Ben Pals. And every month, if you're subscribed to it, it's the $33.33 tier. And if you sign up before the end of this month, I'm going to send you a custom postcard. And I'll write some stuff on it and mail it to you. You just got to have your address on your profile. This is what the postcard is going to look like. So if you sign up before the end of this month, because I have to do it monthly. I have to like draw it somewhere. So if you're subscribed to that tier before the end of this month, I will send you this tier or higher, the $33 one or higher. And I'll send you this postcard. I'll write some stuff on the back of it. The manatee postcard. Hell yeah. Yeah, because then I'll know exactly how many of these I need to order. And yeah, it'll be sweet.
Like Zionism was a atheist movement. It was created by two Jewish atheists, which is a absolute cancel. Those words cancel each other out. You cannot be a Jewish atheist. That does not exist. Okay? You can be a non-believing member of the Judeo, whatever.
He doesn't know Judeo. He doesn't know that word. And he's trying to talk about this like he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Jewish blood. Right. But to say you're a Jew and an atheist is not a thing. Okay?
They can be ethnically Jewish, but be, as far as their religion, atheist.
Because the ethnicity goes with the religion in that sense. Which is why a lot of these people are claiming to be Jews and are not, like Netanyahu. And they all change their names, too. His name is Melkowski. Netanyahu. They all want to put the veneer of a Middle Eastern Semite shit on themselves and cover themselves in it like a cloak of righteousness.
Majority of Israelis are actually Americans.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. I looked that up. That is not true. A lot of Jewish people live in the United States, but a lot of them don't have like their Israeli, like they don't live in Israel and they haven't claimed Israeli citizenship.
In that sense.
100%. That's real bizarre when you start watching videos of people in Israel, and they're not talking like Netanyahu even. Netanyahu, his accent seems to be going. Oh.
Oh, oh, whoa.
You see a bunch of people that sound like they're coming from probably Florida. Why? Because they're selling land over there. You know that? They're selling the blood-soaked fucking land in Gaza and the West Bank.
Cursed land.
And now how many fucking more conflicts has Netanyahu, just because he felt like it? You can say all this is anti-Semitic all you want, but you guys are blind motherfuckers if you don't see this. That the Israel Zionist fucking lobby owns everything in terms of media, and if you, I don't know if they're the top.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
From the tower of power, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Sky is the limit and space is the place. Ooh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
The heap, but I think in media, at least they are.
Thank you, Goose Juice.
That if you start talking this way about it, you're anti-Semite and you need to be blacklisted immediately. Yeah, well, that's bullshit, man. You got that. It's America, and we can fucking say it's bullshit when it's bullshit. Peace and Maranatha.
Pizza marijuana.
There you have
Pizza
it.
Marijuana. Yeah.
And by the way, someone didn't mention the misspelling on the mac and cheese life support IV bag. Yes, that will be corrected. I'm just kind of working on it. And I'll have like a finished one that'll basically be that, but it'll be, it'll be sent out next month. As soon as the month concludes, I'll order however many I need. And, yeah, get them out to everybody.
Yeah, boy.
Here's Emo Howlingwolf, mad about people making sock accounts of him.
And that is a fake Emo Howlingwolf in Lady Di's live stream. You see that?
Please pray for Michael. He just relapsed.
Say that. You know how I know I didn't say that? Because I was watching a movie all night with Mike.
You know I didn't say that?
Then I went into the...
I know this because all the words are spelled correctly. So I know this can't be the real emo.
Messenger program that I have, and I went into the karaoke rooms on a messenger program. I wasn't even in Lady Di's live stream tonight. So you see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, Preston. You can't believe screenshots, because here's evidence. Here's a fake emo in Lady Di's chat room. Because I never said that. You see what I'm talking about, Preston? Do you get it? Where I say you cannot believe screenshots? Because that ain't me, asshole. See what I mean, Preston? Fake emo Howlingwolf in Lady Di's room. You see what I'm talking about? This is why you cannot believe fucking screenshots. Okay? So there you go. That wasn't me. If it doesn't have 2010 at the end of the fucking name, it's not me. Okay? So that wasn't me. That was some low-life motherfucking fagot that wanted to pretend to be me. But that wasn't me. This is why I tell Preston, you can't always believe screenshots.
Hold on, though, but I'm not clear. Can you believe screenshots, Emo? That's the one thing I'm not clear on from this video.
Is it sinking in now, Preston? Is it sinking in? Fake emo Howlingwolf in Lady Di's chat room. This is what I tried to tell people. And again, why is the CIA, who is in charge of the terrorist organization that trolls people. And what did I say in my last live stream? One of the traits that the CIA and the government use to troll people is fake victim posts, pretending to be the victim of whose identity and target they want to destroy. Didn't I not recently say that in a live stream pressing? Didn't I just get done recently saying that? So there we go. Fake emo in Lady Di's room. Caught again. Caught again. Low life loser. Caught again. Caught again. Nice try. Nice try, loser. Nice try. Caught again.
Nice try?
Caught again.
But was it a nice
see
try?
What I'm talking about? And I'm heading to... I just happened to be playing Ladies Di's live stream, and I heard her mention my name. And sure enough, there's a fake Fagot in Lady Di's room.
Fagot.
Impersonating me.
Whoa,
but you see,
that sounds fancy.
What the person doesn't realize, because the person is too much of an idiot. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to this fake emo Howlingwolf. Are you ready? I'm going to be in. See, because I'm a mod, motherfucker. I'm a mod.
Oh, shit. Dang.
There you go.
You showed him.
Mod abuse from emo.
Destiny emo Howlingwolf.
How dare you, emo? I'm outraged.
Banned.
Mod abuse from emo.
Lady Dies. Unhide user. So try again, asshole. Yeah. And you can call me a road mog. You can call me an asshole.
That's what I'm calling you, by the way. Thanks for the jewels.
But guess what?
Hell yeah, girl power.
No, that wasn't me, asshole. That wasn't me. And as a matter of fact, you know what, asshole? Guess
we're almost at 40% of the ghoul. If anyone wants to help us get a little closer to the ghoul, I'd appreciate it. Don't forget, you want to be signed up for Patreon at the $10 level or higher, because we're gonna do a movie review, and then we also have more. We have a private show coming up next Friday, and we have another private show coming up the Friday after. We got a lot of Patreon content. We're gonna start doing the post show every Thursday. So this next Thursday we'll be doing the post show after the episode. So there's a lot of stuff. I'm working on filming some outdoor, like getting out into the world vlog type shit too. That'll be available at the $10 level. So feel free to sign up. If you're at the $5 level, maybe bump it up to 10. It's your choice. If you want the postcard, you know, take a look at all the tiers and everything.
Guess who? You're such a faggot, you can go too.
Wow.
There you go. Goodbye, guess who?
Say it right.
So
Tandon's a fucking idiot, so goodbye to that comment. Who else wants to go? Who else wants to go? Okay, let's see. We'll remove everybody in the room, because I'm in that fucking mood. I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. So how do you like me now? But yeah, I hid that fake emo Howlingwolf. Call me a road mog all you want.
A road mog? Yes, I will now call you a road mog. You're such a road mog, emo. You're a road mog.
But that wasn't me, asshole. So now you're hidden. Bye, asshole. Bye, asshole. Nice try. Nice try impersonating me in Lady Di's room. Nice try. Bye, loser. Bye, loser. You're hidden. Fuck you. Because I'm a mod in Lady Di's room.
Are you a mod, emo? Emo. Are you a mod, emo?
He's so weird.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny little guy. You know?
I should do this every time I see a Shabisky sock account. Just throw a big fit, shoot a video.
Yep, you should. You should get really mad.
Ban him on video. Yeah, that won't inspire more people to make accounts.
No.
Sock accounts of
no,
it.
they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. What are you talking
it's
about?
So stupid.
What on earth are you talking about, Shabisky? No one is going to do that. Right? No one's going to do that.
It's so dumb. And then he wonders why he gets trolled so much. It's like you feed the trolls constantly.
Yes.
They love it. You give them exactly what they want.
He does. Every time.
Now that you did that, 10 more sock accounts are going to pop up. It's just going to keep multiplying.
Why is emo so racist?
Oh, yeah. When he was young, he used to get...
Some of the boys were black, and some of the camp counselors were black, too. Yeah, that shit was so funny. That shit was, like, ridiculous. We got some Vaughn. Let's see.
I have been getting a rash of female actresses.
There is no one better than emo Howlingwolf. He is the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
It's true, boy.
I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Thank you, Goose Juice.
Turn it off. I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you...
Turn it off. I love you, Brett. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We're at 40%. Thank you so much.
Stars. And, you know, supermodels.
Supermodels.
And shit like that. And
Vaughn's getting supermodels hitting him up.
I am not the best looking dude on the planet, that's for sure. And you know, there's guys on the internet that look a hell of a lot better than I do.
What? No way.
They do have a home and they do have a nice car. I mean, I have a vehicle. I don't have a car. I have a vehicle.
What does that mean?
Mini SUV, a utility vehicle.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Really
I would still call that a car. I know technically it's like an SUV, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Car per se, a car, you know, a car to the likes of, say, a Lexus or something of that nature. No, I have a sport utility vehicle.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
But anyways, you know, but there's guys on the internet that are a lot nicer looking. They've got money. They've got house. They've got a nice car. They've got
house.
You know, all the amenities. And so I'm sitting here, you know, thinking, well, okay, well, why in the fuck would a supermodel want anything to do with my ugly broke ass?
Good question.
And the answer is that there is no answer for that. Because it wouldn't happen. All right. Logic dictates that if there is a guy out there that is better looking, has money, has a home, has a car, they're going to pick that person by default. Okay, so what's the deal with these supermodels and actresses and porn stars coming after me? They're scammers. They're not real. They're not real. Now, I did Google Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton does, in fact, have a TikTok here, an official TikTok here. So I signed up to her official TikTok.
Was you think Dolly Parton is hitting him up?
And that way, if there is any fakers, I can go on ahead and delete them. So, and Gal Gadot, I'm going
Gal Gadot, oh my God.
TikTok and delete any fakers that might be in her purview. But yeah, but still, my point stands.
Gal Gadot.
You know, if there is a better
she played Wonder
guy
Woman
that has money, has
like
a
10
home,
years ago.
has all the amenities.
Yeah, she's an actress,
What the fuck
Israeli
you acting on
actress,
my
actually.
ugly ass for? It's a valid question, and I'm just curious if anybody's willing to answer that question. You know, oh, you're so handsome, you're so handsome. Okay, great. Well, I was just in Walmart yesterday. Nobody come up to me. Nobody spoke to me. Nobody even looked in my general direction. They didn't. They just didn't, okay? You know, so if I'm so handsome, if I'm so good looking, if I'm so this and I'm so that, why isn't nobody paying attention? You know, explain to me how in 12 years I haven't had a date. Explain it to me.
I kind of think that would be easy to explain, but you might not buy into it, you know,
because you know it's bullshit, right? Because I mean, how am I going to be this handsome, debonair individual and not have a date in 12 years? It'd be impossible. It would be impossible. Eventually, someone would have walked up to me and said, "Hey, Vaughn, let's go get coffee." Well, see, that's
morning coffee with Vaughn Helton.
Ever in 12 years. Okay, so either y'all need glasses or you're just scammers trying to get something out of me or something, right? I mean, that's the truth, right? That's the unvarnished truth. You know, it's just like, okay, I went on this gamers channel. You know, CEO Brett. I can give her name out. I don't give a shit. CEO Brett is her name. She's a gamer here on TikTok. And I asked her about me. She told me flat out, said, "You ugly as ass, you living in your car, you're broke as fuck, I don't want nothing to do with you." Now see, that's brutal honesty right there. And I respect the hell out of that. Okay? I respect somebody that's being brutally honest with me. Okay? You know, and that was the truth, okay? When CEO Brett said what she said, that was the truth. All right? You know, all this other bullshit, you know, "Oh, Vaughn, you're so handsome." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'm smart enough to know that I'm not. But even like I said, even if I didn't know how attractive I am, or lack thereof, seems like after 12 years of not even getting a cup of coffee out of somebody, you would figure out, you're not all that. Right? You know, I know I'm not all that, and I'm okay with it.
Should have done that when he came out to Vegas. Should have been like, "Vaughn, you want to go out on a date
with you?
I want to go get some coffee,
morning coffee."
You know, yeah, that's what we call it, morning coffee.
Yeah, it's code for butt sex.
That I'm ugly as fuck. I'm totally okay with it. But I just, you know, it is a legitimate question. You know, why are all these, you know, supposed supermodels buttering me up?
It's a good question.
If they're legit. I mean, you know, supermodels...
It's almost like they're not legit.
Are attracted to money. They are. I mean, let's be honest. They're attracted to money.
They don't have money.
Actually, a lot of women are attracted to money. But supermodels especially. Because they're used to a certain type of lifestyle, right? And so they're going to try to find a man that is going to give them that lifestyle that they are accustomed to, such as going out to fancy dress balls.
Fancy dress balls?
Parties, going out to various and sundry functions. Okay, they're used to that shit. They like that shit. And they don't want to lose it. So they're naturally going to gravitate to men that have a lot of money, drive a really nice car, and live in a mansion, or at least live in a really, 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 really nice home. Say $3 million, $4 million home. Okay, that's the truth. That's reality. Okay, you know. But you know, if you are dead serious on defending this idea that I somehow am this handsome guy or something, fine, defend it in the chat below here. Give me your reasonings. Tell me why. Because
tell me how handsome I am.
I really am genuinely curious. Because I can tell you right now, I know I'm not that attractive. But I'm curious to think why you would.
No.
Why would you think that I am
so
attractive?
Pretty? What do you mean?
And let me know in the comments below, or message me, or whatever. But I am kind of curious. And pay attention, folks, that I am one of the few people that is constantly doing new content here on TikTok. Now you say, well, Vaughn, why do you do a video every other day or whatever? I do a new video
because you got nothing else to do?
That way people know that I am real. I am not a scammer.
Because you're laying around in your car all day, so you have nothing else to do?
Or whatever. I'm the real deal, man. And because of that, I'll do a new video every now and then. And in that way, people know I'm real. And plus, I do live shows as well on occasion, whenever TikTok aggravates me. Hey, you haven't done a live show in blah, 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 blah. And, you know, they get on me about doing live shows. So, but I am curious as to why anyone would think that I'm attractive when there are men on the internet that are far more attractive than me, have lots of money, live in a nice home or a mansion, and drive a fancy sports car. I'm curious. I'm curious to know your reasonings.
There you have it. I'm going to step away for a moment here. I'll put Shabisky full screen. Here you go, Shabisky. It's your time to shine.
Whoa. Holy shit on a dick. Man, I stayed up really late last night drinking. I had people tipping me to chug beer last night, and I got all crazy. Yeah, I'd imagine that car smells horrible. Could only imagine. I could only imagine with Vaughn showering like once a month or whatever he does. It's crazy how he expects women to just want him and stuff, even though he doesn't even do that. He doesn't even like take care of himself to the
I love you, Brett.
Why do you
You're
rule?
like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you.
No.
I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Cool
Turn
like
your
that.
fucking audio off, you.
Juice, boy.
I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
Turn your fucking audio off, you.
Thank you, Goose Juice.
I love you, Brett.
But yeah. I don't know. I just rule. I'm just amazing like that. My eyebrows aren't itchy. Why would they be itchy? And maybe a tiny bit at some point. But they haven't bothered me or nothing. Just growing back every day. I'm getting my eyelashes more in. It's growing in more. I got brand new eyelashes coming in. Yeah, if I need someone with a very low IQ. Or eyebrows. I meant to say eyebrows. Low IQ. He said eyelashes instead of eyebrows. He has a very low IQ. Very, very low IQ. You have to inseminate the low IQ. Am I gonna cut my lashes next? If I have to, that's what I'll do, boy. That's what I gotta do, boy. Anybody here have VR? If any of you guys have VR, you should start playing with me. I got a new Quest. I've been playing different VR games. Every time you won the call of the night, someone tipped you to drink. Yeah. Yeah. We did really good last night. I look better with no eyebrows, do I? Yeah. The reason I don't have eyebrows is because like a week ago I was streaming on my channel and people were tipping and they had this crazy idea for me to shave my eyebrows. And I told them that if we got far enough on the goal, I would shave my eyebrows. And so we did. We accomplished it, and I shaved my eyebrows live on stream. Yeah, I do wear a different beanie. I have another one just like this. It's gray I was wearing recently, and then I have a black one. I'm a hooah! A hooah! A daddy hooah. Yeah. I definitely, I'm sure that has to be the only time I've ever shaved my eyebrows on stream. There's been other times where I've done things kind of similar. One time people tipped me to shave half of my facial hair. So like it would be like that, like only on one side facial hair and the rest, the other side clean shaved. Nope, I'm not sick. How much to do a Hitler mustache? I don't know. Can I pull that off? Can I pull off the Hitler? Just kind of have that line in the middle. I don't know. We could try. I'll try my best. Yeah, me and Ratlord could be twins. That's true. I forgot about that. See Ratlord around. I forgot that I've seen them, and yeah, and they had that mustache. I don't know if they always have that mustache, but in the video I saw they had it. Do they just always wear that? Like have that mustache? I don't even know. But I remember him doing Actual Mania. Yeah, it's not a Hitler mustache. That's a Michael Jordan mustache, guys. Duh. Shab. Ratlord and Cyrax jump you in a dark alley. Okay. And what next? What happens next? Where does this story go from here? I'm already interested. You hung over, Shabisky? Yeah. Me being hungover, I feel like tends to be a little different than most people. I don't know. Sometimes I wake up the next day and I'm like, feel really shitty. I just feel kind of shitty. It's a little bit, I guess. I'll feel better after I eat a little bit more and stuff like that.
All right.
Wow.
A little more from Vorn Helton here.
Well, let it be said that we definitely live in a bizarro world, because guess what just rolled across my nose?
What?
Mitch McConnell is back. Mitch McConnell is back. And I just saw the damn news article that said, oh, well, Mitch McConnell's still alive. And not only is he alive, he's back. He's doing great. He's smiling. He's happy. He's waving. And it's like, the fuck? What the fuck? We haven't heard nothing from this dude in what, a month and a half, I think it was.
He's like reanimated.
Everybody literally gave him up for dead. I mean, there was nothing official, obviously, but I mean, everybody's pretty much, he might have kicked the bucket on us and shit. And nope. Apparently he's back and full of spry and vigor and it's like,
piss and vinegar.
Amazing recovery, just an amazing recovery. Good old turtle is back, buddy. You just can't keep a good
old
man down,
turtle,
I guess, huh? Ask everybody in Kentucky what they think of Mitch McConnell. But anyway, so Mitch McConnell.
Normally, I'm not a fan of Mitch McConnell, but he keeps getting elected there. So I don't know. There's enough of the voting public has reelected him for decades now. I don't even know what year he took office there. Like the 90s or something.
He's very much alive. He did not expire. He's back. Now, you say, well, Vaughn, wasn't there several instances where CERN turned on their stupid machine?
Wow, 1985. 1985, so like 40 years. That's crazy.
And people
almost 41 years.
Back. Yeah, actually, that was Billy Graham, the man that just would not die. Every time he died, CERN would turn on their.
So yeah, when someone's been like a politician like that for a state for like 40 years, yeah, there's going to be people that don't like him, but he keeps winning, so enough people there like him for him to keep getting reelected. So. That's weird that he's like, ask people in Kentucky what they think about it. It's like, well, most of them, the ones that vote anyway, vote for him, so they must like him enough. Just saying.
And he'd be right back again. It's like, fuck. He just would not go away. And but they kept turning every time they turned on the machine. Here come Billy Graham back, man. He's back again. The man that would not die, buddy. And so I don't know. I mean, did CERN turn on their D-Wave computer and their fusion generator and bring that boy back? I don't know.
Okay.
Strange shit is going on though, for sure. And so I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't know, but yeah, I saw the pictures from the news article. I mean, Mitch is sitting there smiling and waving, and he's just happy and he's just all excited and shit, And
that face.
This guy almost dead.
That face.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah, actually he was almost dead, and now he's back. He's smiling. He's happy. Everything's great, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay, Once again, things that make you go, Things that make you go, But anyways, back and prim and proper and got a swing in his step and everything, man. And it's like,
I don't think that's the case.
So anyway, hey, I got a report on it. It's news, and it's political.
We trust
news, so
Von Helton to get the latest news.
Got a report on it.
Oh, yeah.
But wow, Bizarro World, man.
I trust Von Helton with my life.
Hell yeah, we're in Bizarro World. So, but hey, I got a report on it. It's news and it's out there, so I got a report on it. But wow, Bizarro World, man.
Von Helton's always got the scoop. He's always got the inside scoop.
He is back.
It's true, boy.
So okay, well, whatever, whatever, man. Whatever. Hey, it takes all things to run this world, I reckon, huh? But wow. Yep, good old Turtle's back. There is no getting rid of the guy, apparently. So for all of you that were kind of in the hopes, well, sorry to disappoint. He's back. He's back, and with vim and vigor, even, buddy. I mean, he's just And alert, too, because remember...
I remember a couple of years ago, Mitch McConnell's brain just did like a reset while he was speaking in front of a bunch of people. So he's super fucking old, and he's not all there, and he's like on his way out.
For a while, it seemed like he wasn't very alert and shit. And no, he's back. He's got his full faculties back, and he's just happy and smiling and waving at the camera, and everything's just... And I'm like sitting there watching, wait a minute. This man could hardly remember his fucking name, let alone carry on a conversation. I mean, I remember that time he was standing behind that podium. He couldn't fucking function. And then he goes away for a whole month, and now he comes back acting like a damn teenager. I mean, what'd they do?
Like a teenager? What? Okay.
Is that what they done?
That's quite an exaggeration.
Throw him in a med bed or some shit? You know. Or is he a clone? Is he a replacement? Is he a doppelganger? Who knows? Who knows? But somebody that had one foot in the grave is now suddenly back among us. And not only back among us, but in full, I don't know what word am I looking for? Full capacity. That's what I'm looking for. Full capacity. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm sitting there, what? Wait a minute, what? I mean, y'all remember that one time when he was behind the podium and he couldn't even fucking carry out a sentence?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was just talking about. You could tell he wasn't all there.
20-year-old? Yeah, what's up with that?
He's not acting like a 20-year-old.
Right,
Vaughn is so full of shit.
Something's not right going on. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I love you, heartbeat. I like Ben or even Shab. As long as you dodge shoes and quote, we gotta smoke him out.
We gotta smoke him out. I love you. Yeah, that's what George Bush would say. We gotta smoke him out.
Turn your fucking audio off.
He was talking about Saddam Hussein, and he did dodge a shoe like a fucking ninja.
I love you, Brett.
Do you remember that?
To me.
Turn your fucking audio
He dodged
off.
that shit, and he had a little smirk on his face too while he was doing it. He didn't look scared at all.
I love you, Brett.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I did not like George Bush at all back in the day when I was like in my 20s. I was not a fan, and I still think he's one of the worst presidents of my lifetime. But Trump is definitely worse than him. So
yeah.
And what's that one that they replaced?
I'd probably like rank like, let's see. Yeah, Trump is at the top of the list. I'd probably put Reagan second under Trump as like worst president of my lifetime, and then George Bush third, and then I guess George Bush Sr. Yeah. Then Bill Clinton, then Obama, or then Biden, then Bill Clinton, then Biden, then Obama. So
Ferguson?
I don't know. Clinton, like the three Democrat presidents in my life. I don't know.
The Democrat.
I put Obama as the best one.
Was his name Ferguson?
Mm-hmm.
The original Ferguson was 5'4" and like 90. And they replaced him with this 6'6", 30-year-old, and it's like, yeah, I'm Ferguson. No, fuck you are, dude. You ain't Ferguson. No fucking way. But they tried to. They actually floated that, and I guess everybody bought it, or everybody didn't give a shit. And it actually worked out kind of good because this Ferguson is more conservative leaning than liberal, but still. I mean, how do you go from 5'4" and 80 years old?
God, his fucking thumbnails are so horrendous.
Not to mention the fact that he put on a lot of weight, too. What the hell happened there? Yeah, inquiring minds want to know.
Okay.
But anyway, just one of those random weird things that happen, right? And then you got Biden. You know, I mean, I know y'all have seen the pictures by now where they compare Biden's ears from the 70s and 80s and compare them to, you know, the Biden we had just recently in office. Don't match. Nose doesn't match.
Okay.
Eyes don't match.
I mean, your face continues to change as you age, and I think Biden got some.
What the fuck's going on?
I'm pretty sure
in Washington,
Biden
D.C.?
got like a facelift of some kind. I'm pretty sure he got like some wrinkles stretched back.
There's some crazy shit going on in Washington, D.C. What I do not know. But, you know, I mean, is it, well, Vaughn, is it demonic? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of weird shit going on, though. A lot of shit that don't make no sense.
A lot of weird shit
that cannot be
going
explained.
on.
And, I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm not going to complain about Ferguson because we got a more conservative guy. So I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain on that one. I still think it's weird, but I'm not going to complain. But yeah, how the fuck do you go from 5'4" and 80 years old to 6'6" and 35 years old? And not to mention a bigger guy, you know, more rotund. Let's use that word, rotund. How the hell does that work? Because that obviously was not Ferguson. I mean,
yeah. Go look up the Karate Kyle meme because that was Von Helton when he was a kid, like a teenager, like younger teenager. Compare him to now. Compare his face to now. Yeah, it doesn't quite look like that. You can tell it's the same person if you look close enough, but
you can look at the guy, and it's not Ferguson was short. Ferguson was only like 5'4", and he was like in his 70s or 80s. And they replaced him with like a 35-year-old dude that's 6'6", and is kind of overweight. I'm going to say he's kind of overweight. I don't know if he's actually overweight, because I mean he is awfully tall, but still. Obviously, that was not Ferguson, but nobody gave a shit. Nobody said anything. I mean, you know, there was a few people online that was like, hey, wait a minute, that's not Ferguson, but, I mean, who cares? We got a more conservative guy, and so I'm not going to say shit. I'm not going to say a word. But anyways, yeah, crazy, man. Crazy shit going on, right? And what do you say to that shit? You know, I mean, do you just shrug your shoulders and go the fuck on? I mean, that's about what you got to do sometimes, huh? I mean, really. Sometimes that's just what you got to do, you know? It's crazy. It really is. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. But I just thought I'd get on here and say, hey, surprise, Mitch McConnell's back, and apparently new and improved. Mitch McConnell 2.0.
Thank you.
Live streaming. Let's give some support, guys.
Thank you so much. We're almost at 45%. I appreciate you so much.
I love you, Brett. You're like a father to me.
I would suggest either logging in, like logging out of Streamlabs and logging in using your Gmail.
I love you, Brett.
Account.
You're like a father.
And then
to
picking
me.
your
Turn your fucking audio off.
your YouTube name, and then it'll show your YouTube name. If you don't want to do that, just type your name into the message so I know who sends it. You can do either or. But if for some reason when you log in like that, it scrambles your name. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. I appreciate you though. Thank you so much.
You know, acting like a damn 20-year-old. Interesting. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Right? Yeah. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful evening. Better tomorrow. Bye.
Fucking Von Helton. All right. So I have some Diaper Boy here. I can't remember if we watched these yet or not, but I think for context, I'm going to start with this one and kind of work my way up.
So this video right here is not even 48.
Thank you so much.
Burrito Fart Shop. Hope you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you, Goose Juice. I think what they're saying is they did a treat stream for me. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that. Thank you.
8 hours old yet, and it's already aging like a fine wine. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Sony has just announced that they are going to be ending physical media production starting in 2028. No more game discs going forward starting in 2028. January 2028, it will be at an end. In addition to that,
there's a lot of backlash for this. Seriously, I need to know, are you saying Karate Kyle is Von Helton? Like, yes. He actually is Von Helton.
Yeah, they're the same person.
It's him. Like, he in one of his streams one time, he held up the actual, like, original photograph. He had it, like, in a frame. That is 100% him. If you look close enough, you can tell.
The PS3 store and PS Vita store is being shut down starting in August 2026, with a global closure in July 2027. So, I mean, it looks like I picked a good time to jump into PC gaming, folks, because, like I said, man, there just ain't no point in owning a console no more. And, yeah, this is the last kind of thing that consoles had over PC, was the prevalence of physical media, and that's being taken away completely. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 6, I saw the writing on the wall. When I saw that GTA 6 was not going to be including a disc in the case, the game case, I mean, that's when I knew. I'm like, yep, the writing's on the wall. They're going to be ending it pretty soon. And here we are. They just ripped the Band-Aid off.
His life is falling apart. Like, because that's all he focuses on these days is video game shit.
They're like, yep, we're not making any more game discs. So for all the people out there that still like their physical media, I know some people who are very hardcore with their physical media still to this day. Like they refuse to get anything digital. Like they only want physical media. Sony's abandoning you. I mean, they're all doing it. Nintendo's doing it with their game key card shit. Sony is going to be doing it by ending production of their game discs starting in January 2028, and Microsoft's doing it. I mean, their prevalence in terms of physical media is like almost completely non-existent. You know, you can tell they want to go digital only. They've been trying to push this kind of stuff since last generation.
Dude.
So Microsoft is just kind of ahead of the curve in terms of
thank you so much.
The other two, but they're all doing it. They're all moving away from physical media. And it's funny to think back about how they promised that, by going digital only, games are going to be cheaper. But we're seeing the opposite of that being the case, where games are actually just getting more expensive, while also eliminating the option to get a physical disc. So games are getting more expensive, and you just don't even have the option to get it physically anymore. That's just kind of where it's at. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see the PS6 cost over $1,000, maybe $1,200, not have any disk drive. Maybe you'll have some kind of optional disk drive for it, like an attachment for PS5 games and PS4 games for backwards compatibility. But that's going to be it, and that's going to be a separate add-on. That's really all that you're going to see from the PS6. You're going to see an optional disk drive add-on for older generation backwards compatibility for those that have a large library of physical media from previous generations, and that's going to be it. So, yeah, I just wanted to spread the news on that real quick. I mean, it's funny how not even 2 days ago I talked about how Grand Theft Auto 6 not having a physical disc was just a highlight of the continuation of the downfall of consoles. And here we are. Sony's like just ripping the Band-Aid off and being like, yep, we're done with physical media. So we're not even going to give you the option in terms of between physical and digital anymore. So, yep, I'm done with consoles. I'm glad I got my gaming PC. So I'm going to be jumping into some PC games here. I've got all my games downloaded for it that I'm going to start with, so I'm good. I'm set for the next 10 years, so I'm done with it.
Thank you!
Anyway, that being said,
Turn your fucking
the chicken did go through. Yeah, it showed. It did like an alert.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love you.
I appreciate it so
You're like
much.
a father to me.
Turn
Yeah,
your
you're awesome,
fucking
Goose
audio
Juice,
off,
thanks.
you
Thank you
And
so
I-
much, Brett. And we're almost
You
at
guys take care,
50%.
Alfie.
Hell yeah.
Turn your fucking audio off. You
Now everybody make sure you don't miss the private the movie tonight.
I
the
love
movie
you, Brett.
review. Also,
Yeah, we're gonna watch Rocky 4
Rocky 4.
tonight.
Yep.
Catch y'all.
But I find, I don't know, what he just said was a little ironic. It sounded like, because he's like, them moving over to digital is a downfall of consoles. I'm done with consoles. I'm glad I have my gaming PC. I'm gonna be doing, a gaming stream soon or whatever he said. I have all the games already downloaded.
But he does have all the consoles too.
Yeah, but him saying that he has the games downloaded, it's just, if you're mad about them moving away from discs for consoles, why do you move over to your PC and play the game you downloaded?
Good point.
I mean, does this guy not own a Steam account? Does he not?
He probably does. I think all he does is sit around and play video games. He said he works part-time. I remember him mentioning that. So I know that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, like, I understand people who want their physical copies. They'd rather do that. But
honestly, if you don't own the physical copy, you don't really own it. It can be taken away from you eventually. Do you want to eat my ass, drunken peasants? Yo, Adrian.
You can both of give your best, Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah, no, I ain't never talked to no door before. Hey.
Yeah, because of like moments like that probably is my favorite of them so far. Well, that was the first one, right?
It was yeah, I think it was it was the first one. Yeah, because Paulie forced her to talk to Rocky.
Yeah, that's when they met.
Later, peace.
Well, he had a crush on her, and he would go into the pet store, and she would just like sit there and act like he wasn't there.
Yeah, she was too scared.
Yeah, she was like nervous.
Yeah.
All right, so
What's going on, everybody?
Oh yeah, here's another one.
Everybody, welcome back to another video. So somebody asked me a few days ago my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 6, and I figured I'd go ahead and throw my 2 cents in on that before revealing some exciting news to you all. You may notice on your screen something very different going on. I'll explain that in a minute.
Microsoft Solitaire Collection?
So my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 6, he wanted to know, like, I guess my thoughts on the whole controversy with the lack of a disc being included with that, and I guess the price point. Those are kind of like the two main topic points for Grand Theft Auto 6 at the moment. So I'll go ahead and throw my 2 cents in for anybody who's curious. So GTA 6, man, people are overhyping this to no end, acting like it's the second coming of Christ for some reason. I'm not anywhere near as excited as other people are. I'm actually going to be waiting for the PC release of GTA 6. So if it comes out like a year from now, 2 years from now, I've already waited 13 years from GTA 5 to GTA 6. I can wait another year or two for the PC release because I'm looking at the bigger picture of things when it comes to the lack of a disc being included with the game. You purchase the game disc, or the game copy, and it's just a little piece of paper with a digital download code for you to go download the game to your PS5. And you're going to have people line up to have this digital voucher code. You're going to have people just do it because it's Grand Theft Auto. But, I mean, to each their own. At this point, I just know that Rockstar is looked at in the gaming industry as basically like the Apple of the industry. Whatever Rockstar does, other gaming companies try to follow in their footsteps to varying degrees of success. So I just see this as yet another kind of downfall for consoles because they're trying to do away more and more with ownership of games, physical media in particular. They're just trying to get rid of it. I mean, look at Nintendo with the Switch 2, with their key card bullshit. That's one example. The PS5, you can't even use your disk drive until you activate it with their online services, which is insane. That was insane to me to see that I couldn't even use my disk drive until I went online and asked Senior Sony, Sony, may I please use my disk drive, Senior?
Guys, can we get $15? $15, guys.
May I please use my disk drive? And then they go, yes, you can use your disk drive now. We'll give you permission to use your disk drive. It's just getting so fucking stupid, guys. All the selling points for consoles are just gone at this point. The physical media, that's being taken away. The price point, it's no longer competitive with PC, in my opinion. The console prices just keep going up and up. I dread to think about what the next generation consoles are going to even be priced at. And the third being, you have to pay to play online too. There's that as well. All of the selling points, there's no exclusive games anymore. That's another one. All the selling points for consoles are just gone. There's just no point in owning a console anymore. So going forward, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I got myself a gaming PC. You're seeing the screen for it right here. I got the Xbox app up and running here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an RTX 5070 Ti with a Ryzen 7 9700X and 32 gigs of RAM. Going forward, this is my Gen 10 system because I see no reason to get a PlayStation 6. I see no reason to get a Xbox Project Helix or whatever it's going to be called. I see no reason to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I just don't see any reason for consoles anymore. I see no justification for buying a console. If you can afford it, I highly recommend just getting on PC because all of the selling points that were there for consoles have just been slowly but surely been removed over the years. They keep downgrading consoles more and more. Consoles continue to decline more and more. They get worse and worse as time goes on, and PC just continues to get better and better as time goes on. So I just don't see any reason to own consoles anymore. So I can wait for the PC release for GTA 6 because this system absolutely wipes the floor with even the PS5 Pro. And I'm going to have a much better experience with Grand Theft Auto 6 when I do get around to finally playing it when the PC version releases. I'll have a much better experience playing it on this PC than I will if I got it on console. Which, I can't even go back to the 1.0 build of the game anyway, right? So I don't see any point in continuing to invest in consoles at this point. So yeah, so that being said, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. It was funny too, the price point. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I was talking with a friend about it the other day. This is before the price point of the game got revealed. We ended up both being right in a way. He asked me what I thought the game was going to be priced at. I said $80 and he said $100. We both ended up being right. I just think it's funny that you pay $80 for this game and you don't even have the option to get it physically. It's just, I can't believe that. I think that's silly. And you're locked out of content. You have to get the $100 version. And I don't even mind paying $100 for games, clearly, because I spent $120 on Forza Horizon 6, but I also have access to it now on this PC and I can play it at max settings. So, at least there's that, that's part of the justification for me was that, I can play it on multiple systems. I can play it on my Xbox Series X, I can play it on my Xbox Series S, and I can play it on my PC. I put that one-time purchase in and I have access to it on multiple systems. If you spend $100 on this Grand Theft Auto 6 game,
Swallow company. Ice Wallow company. Ice Wallow company.
Jimothy?
Wallow company. Ice Wallow company. Ice Wallow company. Ice Wallow company.
Chibi.
You're stuck with whatever system you got it for. If you got it for PS5, you're going to have to double dip and buy it all over again for the next gen version because that this game is going to push the limits of these consoles. Look at GTA 5. It just barely ran on PS3, and I wouldn't be surprised if it really struggles on the base PS5 and, God, especially the Xbox Series S. So, yeah, I can wait for GTA 6 on PC, and I'm not even going to bother getting it on console because there's just no point. So anyway, that's kind of my 2 cents for Grand Theft Auto 6 and kind of the gaming industry as a whole. There's just no point in getting consoles anymore, unfortunately. They're just being...
All right, we're so close to 50%. Who wants to help us get over the hump there?
Slowly but surely just downgraded more and more. So that's not to say that I'm completely done with console. I'm never using a console again. Like everything I've purchased up to this point, I'm going to continue to enjoy from time to time. I'll still go back to these old consoles. I mean, I still go back to my PS2 or my PS3 from time to time. But I feel like the last really good generation for games, or for consoles in particular, was probably the 7th generation, that being the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I feel like that was the last really good generation for consoles. There was still a selling point there, you know. Despite the woeful performance at times, you had exclusive games.
Friends,
the price point for those consoles
is
dropped
that
over
Jared?
time.
No, Jared doesn't have an Xbox.
You know.
Ooh, you know what? People can add him on Xbox now. Pointed Bat 23.
Yeah.
They were really powerful when they
friend
first
now,
came
guys.
out. You know, good luck beating an Xbox 360 back in 2005. You would have had to spend a lot of money on a PC. And, you know, PC was kind of in a weird place at that time. And, yeah, I feel like there was still a lot of value in just picking up a 360. And despite some of the problems it had early on there, I mean, it was just really awesome piece of kit. They had a lot of really great exclusive games. And if you didn't have a 360 back in 2005 or 2006, well, there was a lot of stuff you were missing out on, and it was also really hard to beat that hardware at that time. But times have certainly changed, man. Times have certainly changed, and
these times,
yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's been a good run for consoles, but I feel like its time is, you know, its heyday is behind it, well behind it. So moving forward, proud to call myself a PC gamer. But that being said, you guys take care, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
All right, we got one more from Diaper Boy.
Yo, I don't think I've seen this much backlash regarding a situation between Sony,
With individuals?
Nintendo, and Microsoft. I don't think I've seen this kind of level of backlash with the whole, you know, PlayStation getting rid of physical media stuff. I think the last time I've seen this level of backlash was probably Microsoft's E3 2013 with their whole Xbox One reveal, with it being just a DRM box, more or less. And I mean, honestly, I think what Sony's doing is worse. Don't get me wrong. I think it's complete bullshit that Sony is just giving anybody that even minutely cares about physical media just the complete middle finger with the whole situation. And I really just don't see any reason to buy a console at this point. But that's not about, you know, this isn't about, like, I'm not seeing any reason to buy a console anymore. I've already talked about that enough. You already know my feelings.
What are you saying?
Sometimes my gameplay might be a little messed up and stuff, but this quality is pretty choppy and stuff.
Yeah, what is this?
From previous videos.
Is he getting, like, cutting?
But, you know, yeah, I'm done with console, but this is more
like
about
his
the fact
computer
that I just
can't
find...
handle this. That's what it seems
Pretty sure he
like.
just got a new computer, according to him. I don't know, though.
Hypocrisy regarding the situation, quite funny, quite amusing. I don't know what it is about Rockstar Games, but something that they do, they've just generated this complete cult-like following for their
They
games.
do have a
where
big
they can
following.
basically do
People
no
like
wrong.
those games.
Why is it
so
okay for Rockstar to release Grand Theft Auto 6, no physical disc at all, and that's somehow okay? You have people pre-ordering the game in droves. I've heard it's already racked up over $1 billion in sales, even though the game's not even out yet. We're just talking pre-orders. You got over $1 billion for pre-orders regarding this game, and you know that's okay. That's okay that there's no physical disc for that. But somehow, if Sony does it, oh, it's not okay. That's a huge problem, and we should all be very, very, very pissed off. Now, me personally, I feel like if I don't have the option to buy physical media, then I'd rather be on PC. Like, if I'm going to be forced to buy digital, then I'd rather be on PC at least, where I actually have more control over my content, and the refund policies are way, way, way better than Sony's, where I heard that one guy tried to refund a game he played for literally 5 minutes. It ran like trash on the PS5 Pro, and he tried to get a refund. He literally played it for 5 minutes, and Sony denied his refund. So that's kind of where you're at, where you're just kind of SOL. You know, you better hope that you enjoy the game, or you're just fucked. Basically, you're just out whatever money you spent. and not their problem. So that's kind of where they're at there. But yeah, it's complete bullshit. But I don't understand. Why is it okay for Rockstar to do the exact same thing that Sony's trying to do, and somehow it's not okay for them, but it's okay for Rockstar? Just complete bullshit, man. Complete bullshit.
He's such a
People
whiner.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with people. But I just can't help but talk about the hypocrisy, man. So, can somebody explain to me what it is about Grand Theft Auto 6? Why does that get a free pass? I'm personally, like I said, for my stance on it, if I have to buy digitally, if that's my only option, I want to be on PC. Because I have much more control over my stuff. So, I'm going to wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. I've waited for 13 years between Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 6. I can wait another year or two for Grand Theft Auto 6 to release on PC. That's where I'm going to be getting it. But why are people on PlayStation pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 6? Can somebody answer that for me? I'd love to know. Let me know.
There you have it.
Boy.
I will be right back. I'm going to put you full screen again here.
Boy. Better not be a little retard and help us get the halfway on the goal, boy. Yeah, I understand people that collect physical copies not being happy about that, but I don't care personally. I'm fine with downloading it. Owning a digital copy. I'm cool with that. Who won the Who's Worse? It was I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, more like Lost. It was Jared? Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I can't remember. I had a long night. My brain's not working the best right now. I stayed up real late. I drank a bunch and then I wanted to sleep more, but I got up and here I am now. I won. Yeah, I won, guys. Nobody saw it coming. I do that every night. Not as much as I did last night. I don't know. I've been doing that more often here because I'm trying to do good with the goal over on my channel and stuff. And we've been doing it. We did really good last night. It was awesome. I had to drink a lot. I drank a shit ton. Okay. But yeah, Cyrax is a very interesting little creature. Oh, damn. So, yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, we're doing a private show tonight. We're doing a movie review. We've been watching the Rocky movies. We watched the first, the second, and the third one so far. And tonight we're going to watch number 4, Rocky 4. So if you guys want to watch it with us, if you guys want to see the movie review, click the link that's in the description and join the Patreon, guys. If you're not already. Adrian, I never talked to no door before. I never talked to no corpse before. I'm not sure if we listened to that, Roger. We definitely listened to him do some music stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that was one of the things we covered. Oh damn, Howard. Howard's out to get me. Go read a book and stop watching movies? No, we gotta watch movies. We're gonna watch Rocky 4. Get over it. Well, I gotta get my phone in a minute so I can see, cause he'll text me whenever the food gets here. Thank you, Goose Juice, for doing that. It's been a while since like people have been using my treat stream and stuff to send treats, and so I forget which restaurant like the burrito farts is from. I think I might know, but I'm not sure. It's gonna be a surprise when it gets here, boy.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it to see like when they say it's on its way. I don't see anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to grab my phone so I can see too.
Yeah, do that, and pretty soon we're gonna go start watching the movie.
Yeah, Rocky 4.
Yeah.
4.
I gotta switch Shabisky shit around here.
I think I played this game
I don't even know what it
at
is.
some point. I think people in the chat said Dying Light, and yeah, I think I played it at some point. I didn't play it a whole bunch.
All right. Let's see here.
Let me grab my phone.
Yeah, go ahead. So yeah, man, this stream has done pretty well. I would ask you guys if you would please do me a solid and sign up for the Patreon. Let's see, where's 5. All right. And actually, I shouldn't do that. Let's see. Trying to get this figured out really quick here.
Better not get it figured out, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Boy.
That, and do close. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's all right. That works. Let's see. Popeyes is preparing your order. It's telling me between 9:47 and 10:02. Hopefully it's quicker than that. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let me put the links and everything in the chat so you guys have an opportunity. You know, if you want to sign up, and if you're already a $5 patron, that extra $5, you just get charged the difference, basically. So there it is right there. Okay. Did it happen? There we go. All right, it's pinned. You can go there and sign up. This is my favorite of the Rocky movies. It's like Cold War era. It's a Cold War era movie where, like the bad guy is a Russian, even though the actor was like Swedish. Yeah, the actor that plays the big
Yeah.
Russian guy is actually a Swedish actor. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So we're gonna
Hell
go
yeah, boy.
do that now. So we'll see all of you over there. Sign up.
Link in the chat.
Yep.
In
All
the
right.
description below.
Yep. Here we go.